1974 to 2021. This is what life is like now. We're losing a lot of our near and our dear ones. Plenty of people dying. Every day we're seeing this COVID thing is happening, and by the time you settle down from one family member, you hear somebody else gone. Sometimes you seem to hear two people gone. It's not easy, it's really, really difficult. So we are about to begin, but I said we have to wait for, how many people are coming? One more. Okay, so we'll, huh? Okay, so we wait. But in the meantime, you all have a eulogy. Anybody to say anything about him? We could use up the time now to do that. You see, we have to bear in mind that after here you all have to go Track and Batus, is it? And you don't know what the traffic today, Friday now. So if we could save a minute here and save a minute there, it will help us. Nobody? All right, if not, we will sing a bhajan while we wait. So the bhajan we sing will be Jai Krishna Hari. I see it's in your handout here. Maharaj ki jai. I see you all had a song. Somebody want to do that song? You had a song on the podium? Concerning you all? No? Okay. All right. So still nobody want to say anything? On behalf of the deceased and the family? Eulogy, anybody? Rabita, you come, we'll start until the other person comes. You take any lead?
Yeah.
Right, you stand up on the side, Vita. Vita, you stand up on the side. Come, wash out your hand. Om Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Hari Om Hasta Prakshalanam. You sip the water. Om Namo Narayanaye. Sri Madhavaya Namaha. Sri Keshavaya Namaha. Wash your hand. Hasta Prakshalanam Samar. Wash your hand, Vita. Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Hari Om. Put your hands up. Sip the water. Om Namo Narayanaye. Sri Madhavaya Namaha. Sri Keshavaya Namaha. Wash your hand, Vita. Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Hari Om. When you have a person come here, just join me now. So while we waiting here in traffic, we'll enough outside here. See, Hannah. Om Chandanam Devyam Lepanam Sureshu Stamiti Chandanam Samarpayami Hari Om. Om Kusastito Deva Kusmale Janardana Kusmade Chayo Deva Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara Kusastito Deva Kusmale Janardana Kusmadyo Chayo Deva Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara. Every time here, you take this water, put it in your left hand, and you take any leaf, and you drop in a little water on the side, and you go down 5 times. Touch your hand, just touch your shoulder here. Om Hari Om. Vetra Pavitra Vasarvista Matupiva Yashmari Punarikaksha Sabah. 5 times. 5. Om Apavitra Pavitro Vasayo Shangato Piva Yashmare Pundarikaksha Savaya Vyantaram Suchi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Hari Om. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Vyo Namo Namah Narayanaye Vyo Namo Namah Hari Om. Vitra Pavitro Vasayo Ishtangato Piva Yashmare Pundarikaksham Savahya Vyantaram Suchi Om Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Vishnu Hari Om. 5? Yeah, all right. That's it. The rest sit down here for me. Betty, somebody help me with the mala. You all have mala? Yes. Yeah, somebody help me with the mala, please. Come here. All this? Take your ring finger. You put a tikka by the head here. Right. Everybody ears is on the side like here and here. One under the chin. Right, average with the hand will be about like here, so put one here. Right. Put one on the other side. Good. Put on the chin on one side. So put on the chin on here. Take the mala. Take one of the mala. Come. Oh, mala tyari sugandhini malait. Tyari navai prabhu maya hitani pujartham. Pushpani pradagaitam pushpani samarpayami hari om. Take one beta and you come on your side like this. Okay, anybody else who will find I will take holy mala until we are ready for it there. Oh, don't put yet, wait. Let them two of them finish and then you go put. You could keep one for the other boy who come in. Give it a. Just stand up in the middle here, so. Hold it. Right. And 5 times you will find out this one. Om yam dware mahaghode anirutam savriti tam sipite vigachanti. Eke chatma hanujana eke chatma hanujana hari om. Yam dware mahaghode anirutam savriti tam sipite vigachanti. Eke chatma hanujana hari om. Good. Just go on bow by the foot. Come here. Om yam dware mahaghode anirutam savriti tam sipite vigachanti. Eke chatma hanujana eke chatma hanujana hari om yam dware samarpayami hari om. Okay. I just go and touch there and touch your forehead. Come, next person. Somebody, you come in the mala now. Anybody else offering arti? You all can come, all who want to offer arti, just come line up. You have a mala? O mala ityadi sugandhini mala ityadi navai prabhu maya hitani pujartham pushpani pradagaitam pushpani samarpayami hari om. Om yam dware mahaghore anirutam savrititam sapite vigachanti eke chatma hanujana hari om. Good. Let touch it and touch it forward, yeah. Committee? Opa? Okay. Take it and offer 5 times. Anybody else for the arti? Om yam dware mahaghore anirutam savriti tam sipite vigachanti eke chatma hanujana hari om. It have some loose flowers in the bag that with you. Yeah. Good. Let's go on bow by the foot. Mala. Om yam dware mahaghore anirutam savriti tam sipite vigachanti eke chatma hanujana eke chatma hanujana yam dware samarpayami hari om. O mala ityadi sugandhini mala ityadi navai prabhu maya hitani pujartham pushpani pradagaitam pushpani samarpayami hari om. You just bow by the foot and come with me. परिमाला ओम यम द्वारे महागौरे माल इत्यादि सुगंधिनी माला इत्यादि न वै प्रभु माया हेतानि पूजार्थम पुष्पाणि परिवेताम पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि हरि ओम माला इत्यादि सुगंधिनी माला इत्यादि न वै प्रभु माया तानि पूजार्थम पुष्पाणि परिवेताम ओम यम द्वारे महाघोरे अन्यदोतमसावृतितां सिपीते विगच्छन्ति ये के च आत्महनुजन ये के च आत्महनुजन हरि ओम ओम यम द्वारे महाघोरे अन्यदोतमसावृतितां सिपीते विगच्छन्ति ये के च आत्महनुजन touch my foot and touch your forehead. The other person came. It's a good thing we didn't wait, right? Yeah, traffic ending to outside, eh? Om Yam Dware Mahagori Aniruttamasaviti Tamsipiti Vigachanti Eke Chat Mahanujana. Yam Dware Mahagore Aniruttamasaviti Tamsipiti Ye Vigachanti Eke Chatma Anujana Hari Om. Dware Mahagore Aniruttamasaviti Tamsipiti Vigachanti Eke Chatma Anujana. Mala ityadi sugandhini mala ityadi ne vai Prabhu Maritani. Oops. Okay, go ahead. Samarpayami Hari Om. Mala ityadi sugandhini mala ityadi ne vai Prabhu Mahaitani pujartham pushpani parivetam Pushpani Samarpayami Hari Om. Gildharie Sugandhini Malaityadina Vai Prabhu Idam Phalam Maharatam Sarva Pitrunamasya Anantadayakam Rishitam Samarpayami Hari Om. Bhavita, come. Take your spin down, just roast it on Anitya. Raise up before. Yeah. Hold it and just roast it on there. Om Pinda Upariyasya Maharatam Sarva Pitrunamasya Anantadayakam Pratishatam Pinda Upariyasya Samarpayami Hari Om. Yeah. This is lovely and put one on the side. Pinda Upariyasya Maharatam Sarva Pitrunamasya Anantadayakam Pratishatam. Yeah. Take this one and put it right where you put it, take on the side here. Yes, on the side. Okay, we'll come at the last one here now. Om Pinda Upariyasya Maharatam Sarva Pitrunamasya Anantadayakam Pratishatam. Put it on here and bow your head. Good. You get me down. Look at sit down a little bit. Follow on. Sit down a little bit now and relax yourself. Okay? So, devotees, today we are dealing with a situation of someone has died, someone has passed away again. And what it means for us really, for those of us who were close to Ryan, as a friend, as a brother, as a father, whatever it is, we will feel a different kind of emotion today. For those who are just a distant relative, we will still have some emotion, but not as strong as those who were very close to him. And those who were work-related and village-related and so on, they will have some emotions too, but not as strong as the others. So when somebody dies, if we really understand what life is, what is life really? What is this human body? Made up of 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air and space. And all our scriptures tell us that everything in this world is just 5 elements, nothing else. Earth, water, fire, air and space. And then people have put up an argument, well, it has gems and rubies and diamond and gold. You know, you find you dig the mountain and you dig in cave and so on, you get it. But all of those things started with earth and heat and water and air pressure and everything, and they become what they become. And over a period of time, they become what they become. And us as human beings too, this human body that we have also came from the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, and space. A little baby is formed, a little fetus in a mother's womb. It doesn't remain as a fetus, it grows on, grows into a little baby. It doesn't remain as a baby in the mother's womb, it's born as a little baby come out. And the little baby doesn't remain as a little baby, it grows a little child, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, teenagers and so on, and then adult, and then they come burha like me. Burha means old. Bye-bye. We grow and we get old. We were little, I was a little child once too, you know. People may not think so, they watch and they say, this old man, he was never a baby. Yes, I used to be a baby. And nowadays, now we talk about pampers and things, and nowadays with diapers, I tell people when you come, you see diapers hang up like curtain in the yard. They wash it and they put it back. Now, them days done. You throw it away and you buy a new one. So now people say the cost of living is high. But you know why the cost of living is high? Because the lifestyle is different. Long time everybody have a ruta pepper, this neighbor have a ruta pepper, the next neighbor have a ruta kareli, the next neighbor have a ruta same. When this one pick pepper, they give in this one, they give in that one. When that one pick same, they share for them in the village. And so it used to be. Now we had that. Cost of living high, why? Everybody going in the market. Everybody going in the grocery. Long time, most houses, when I say long time, just maybe 20 years ago, most people had a cattle in their yard. You're getting manure, you're getting milk, you're getting little animals that when they grow older, you sell them and so on. Everybody used to mind chicken and duck and goat and things. Now little children don't even want to go near the duck pen. They want to go where the chicken is. Me, I go in there because they're smelling. From small cell, they're keeping away. And that's why now we are saying cost of living high. But if we go back to some of those old days, cost of living will go down. You all know that. Your personal cost of living will go down. So that we're looking at life, this human body, the 5 elements come together and created Ryan. Ryan lived his span of life that was allotted to him by the Lord. And now today the Lord says, time for you to go back. I recall you now. The situation and circumstance may not be what we would expect it to be. We would not, you know that COVID conditions and so many other little things, other illnesses has come into play. So things that we have no control over. We can't control it. So God says, Beta, your time has come and you have to come back. So the pran, the life force, goes first, the breath goes. Upon the heat in the body, next thing. When you die, once you stop breathing, the body starts to get cold. Because it has no heat again, no life. Saman, the buoyancy in the body that keeps the body up. You know, while you have life and you get up to sit down, something helps you up, you know. You don't get up on your own and just, you want to stand up, something pushes you up and you get up. And you move. Saman, the buoyancy. And then the vyan, the thing that causes the body not to rot. Now each one of us, I always like to repeat, if you get a little cut in your finger, what happens? The little cut in your finger will heal itself. Yes, I am. I don't know Mr. Roland Boodoo. For those who don't know, he's the boss. Okay, so whenever you come, you have to speak to him and his wife. And the cut heals itself because the body itself has a mechanism because of these 5 elements that it could heal itself. So the prana, pana, vyana, udan, and these things keep this body going. So when you die and the pran goes, you can't breathe, doctors say you're dead. And then, you know, long time is I was saying, when the doctors say you're dead, you know. So the body gets cold, the body loses its buoyancy, and the body begins to rot. If you don't put it into a refrigeration system, it begins to rot. It loses the power to heal itself. So when it rotten, it just rotten. So we have to put it in storage. Now I don't know how many of you would have seen the news last night that finally we have gotten through to get back open air cremation, and that was such a blessing. We really put up a long, hard fight, and we were getting people from all communities, from Hindu, Muslim, Christian, everybody. I am in the IRO, I am the president of the IRO, and we lend our support to the Mahasabha also. We got Reverend Winston Mansingh from the Council of Christian Churches. He's the president. I got him to support us also. So we had a wide range of support. And it would seem that government was seeing that the pressure was building up. And it was reaching a crescendo. So they just jumped in yesterday and said, okay, we allowed it now. Because there was no scientific data to tell us we shouldn't burn the body. Nowhere in the world it's happening. So we have gotten over that. So that now, once it comes into being, like from Monday or thereabouts, over this weekend we should have some more wood on it, that the heavy cost factor that you have to go to a crematorium will be cut. It may be half. I don't know how much, but it will be cut a lot. That's the first part. The second part is the waiting time that you had before to get the body or to get an appointment in a crematorium, that will be cut also by a few days. It will come now to 2 to 3 days. Once there's space on any one of the open air place for cremation, you will get a date and you very quickly will get it out. The other thing is, when you burn the body in the crematorium, they're giving you X days to come back for the ashes. And in our Hindu tradition is the next day, you go and you dispose of the ashes with some black till and milk and so on, and you offer it in the water. Now you have to wait until they tell you, okay, you can get the ashes now. So that's another little another little hurdle we will get over. So these are some thoughts that we deal with when we deal with death. The human body, and it just happens that today is Ryan's turn. I don't know when it's my turn. I don't know, anytime. This morning I got up, I didn't have anything to do. I wasn't feeling up to it because I had a long day yesterday. So I told myself, listen, usually I'll go up and walk up Chancellor Hill. So this morning I left home 9 o'clock. I said, okay, by now the traffic will ease up. From Chesula to where I live, to reach by the zoo in Chancellor, it take me 1 hour. And that's a 25 minutes drive. It had really heavy traffic. I got traffic from by the Caroni flyover there, right through, back-to-back traffic until I reached by Tragarit Road, and from Tragarit Road I get it a little bit like going up. So I went and I spent some time, 2 hours on the hill this morning, just trying to keep myself, going all the time. Because so many people keep calling you, people make an appointment, they're coming home, they want to check this, they want to check, and a lot of people have issues. A lot of people have issues in their lives. And one of the problems why we have issues in our lives, we do not make a foundation in our lives. Our little children, we need to send them to the mandir, we need to send them to the mosque, we need to send them to the church from small, so they'll build a little foundation. So they will have something to go back on. Many of them don't have that. We rather let the children watch TV late in the night. Most of us do that. My grandchildren do it too. So I mean 11 o'clock in the night, TV going on. And next morning they can't get up now, they go to bed 11 o'clock in the night, they want to get up 11 o'clock, the next day they have no school. And you know who causing that? We the parents. We the parents causing that. You're giving them too much leeway. When I was going to school, so I sometimes like to talk about myself. I was going to Presbyterian school in Edinburgh there. And I had to tie out goat and tie out cattle before I go to school, When I come from school in the evening, I had to go all about in the rice land by the river bank and cut grass and bring for the animal. I used to go to Presentation College in Corners. Those days was College of St. Philip's and St. James. You all may not remember. The older people might remember that name before it became Presentation College. And I used to ride a bicycle from Chasebridge to go to school. Back and forth. And when I come, I said, I had to go and look for animals. Sometimes in the night, I'm looking for the animal. I forget where I tied the goat. And the place get dark. It didn't have street light or anything like now. But I had to go and sometimes I call in the goat name and you can hear a little bang. You say, okay, this one here over there. So this is how the life would have been with us. So Ryan life, he has lived up to all these things that I spoke about. And he has come today to be free now. Pinjare ke panchi de. Pinjari is the cage, panchi is the bird. When the bird gets free from the cage, it goes wherever it wants. While it's in the cage, you are cooped up and you have to take what people dish out to you. You're a bird in a cage, you either put water, you drink water. You either put bird seed, you eat bird seed. If you don't put anything, you don't get nothing. But now the soul is free. Tera dard na jane koi. While he was living, none of us knew what he was about, what he was doing, what fear is. Dard is fear, what fear he had in his heart. Now, Bahar se to kamosh rahe hai. Bahar, outwardly, when all of us look at him, we'll say, oh, he's peaceful man, he's happy. But tera dard na jane koi, nobody knows what he had in his heart. Kahane sake tu apne kahani. Sometimes you have nobody to speak to. Because when you tell this one your story, this one go and tell the next one your story, and the next one tell the next one your story, and each of them telling something different from what you say. Because this is how the world is. Tera dar jana jane. Kahana sake tu apne kahani. Tere bhi panchi kya zindagani re. And because of the life that we are living, sometimes we don't have that kind of camaraderie, that kind of friendship with people that we can share our hurt and our pain and our feelings. We just have to live with it. Tera dard na jane koi. Chupake rone wale. Chupke means silently. Rone wale, we are crying. Each one of us have some issues to deal with. Not because I'm standing and laughing and talking in front of you, I don't have issues too. I have issues. I have children, I have grandchildren, I have vehicles to maintain, I have so many, I have motorbikes to see about. So many things I have to do. So I have issues. Chupake rone wale. Silently, we will bear our thoughts. Chupake rone wale. And we bear it until such time when it comes like we have to go today with Ryan. And one of the assistants of the agency, my friend across there, So when you all come and see him, he's a senior officer here. And if he tell you stand up there, you're the stand up there. And bye. Hello? Yeah, give me about an hour. I have funeral. अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे बेदिन तेरी कथा लिखी आंसू में कल मधुबूर तेरा दर्दन जाने को तेरा दर्दन चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के छाली रे ये पत्थर का देश है पगले कोई न तेरा हो तेरा दर्दन जाने को तेरा दर्दन Anybody not yet to say something on behalf of the family, or like somebody to say something, or maybe you could just take the hand out and read from it. Ryan, the son of etc. etc. Anybody? You can just take it and read. What's in the back here? No? All right. If not, beta, come. Let us go and do a Hawan in the back there. No, yeah, come, beta. The purpose of the Hawan really is to bring closure, because as you know now, when you go by the crematorium, you cannot do any fire and thing there. They just do all the fire. So we will do a Hawan here, and all the 5 stops and so on we make. We'll make all the offering right here and bring closure to that. All right? Yeah, beta, go ahead.
Good day, everyone. Sorry for the circumstances, but thank everyone for coming. Apologies that I don't have anything structured and prepared, but I just want to say a few things. Brian, my brother-in-law, has been in my life for as long as I can remember. Even since I was a little child, he was always there. And I can always remember he lived a very exemplary life. He was hardworking, he was caring, generous, always helpful with everything. And he helped transform our little house into a home. You know, he would always cook for us and make sure that we have something to eat, and anything we wanted to talk about, you could have gone and talk to him about. He was always cheerful and always laughing, and he was always the life of the party. Every year we would celebrate my brother's birthday. He would drink and laugh and line. He had this, I think it was last year, he run and do a forward flip into the pool, and it was a lot of fun. But Ryan loved a lot of things, his family and his friends, but more than anything else, he loved his children, Brandon and Dylan. And it's hard to see my nephews go through this phase, but Ryan was a loving and caring father. He made sure that he accepted his kids for who they are and not who he wanted them to be. Brandon loves video games and anime and all of that, and he made sure and he gave whatever assistance to Brandon to buy a PC and to play, and he would always listen to him talk about, you know, his games and stuff like that. Dylan obviously is into cars and whatever the case is, and his father would always support him with everything. And I think that's something that we could all take away a bit from. Always support people for who they are. And, well, I call him Gil. Gil did a great job at that. He will be missed by all of us, his family and friends. But his kids have the entire family here to support them, and we'll always be there for them. So, Gil, we'll miss you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much. Anybody else? You see how simple it is? All you do, you come and you talk from a memory what you know about the person. It's very, very easy. Sometimes people feel a little bit scared to come and say a few words. But all you have to do is think. You see, like when I talk just now, I talk about home long time, garden and rice land and cane and planting okra and bodi and things. That's all I talk about. So I didn't have to prepare anything for that. So anybody, if you all want to come and share some words with us. No? All right, so beta, we're going to the Come, beta. If anybody else, if you want to come with him, you can come in the back. Yeah, come. Come. We use this one. Come. You come on this side, beta. You got to face south. Just hold this and mix up everything there for now. Let me just light this here, let it catch up. Ada, go back inside for the water bit. I'll go and get it. Just give me a minute. Tell him I just go and bring the loot back up. Look at that. Come, go down, put down the terrier. Take the water, pass it on the fire 3 times.
3?
Yeah, Sarva, let it fall outside and let it fall inside. You go chip cap on you. Sarva papaharam shubham tariram kalapitam deva samyagya achmanyatam toya achmanyam samarpayami harihi om. What's it down? Right. You're taking up and you offer, and when I say swaha, you just say Swadha, you say Swadha and you offer, you could put on the back here. Om Aganaye Swadha. Take a little more, yeah. Veshajaye Swadha. Yammaye Swadha. Mrityuaye Swadha. Antarikshaye Swadha. Hiranyagarbhaye Swadha. Retesha Swadha. Antarikshaye Swadha. Mrityuaye Swadha. Yammaye Swadha. Krishnaye Swadha. Hirdaye Swadha. Kante Swadha. Shirsaye Swadha. Sarvebhyo Swadha. Brahmanebhyo Swadha. All right, 3 more a little bit. Sarvam by Punagum Swadha. Sarvam by Punagum Swadha. Sarvam by Punagum Swadha. All right, take a bit Haryabita and hold it, lean it over like this and recopol and offer it. Om Bhurvua Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yona Prachodayat Swadha. Good better. Come. Wash your hand inside, eh? Good. That way. Take the water, pass it on the fire 3 times. Let it fall outside, Amita. Sarva Papaharam Shubham Taridam Kalapitam Deva Samyagya Achmanyatam Toya Achmanyam Samarpayami Harihi Om. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhyo Namo Namah Narayanaya Bhyo Namo Namah. Let me go inside. You bring the camera and it's on, boy. The?
Some roses, some flowers.
Yeah, we will put that there now. Give it down. All right, sit down a minute again. The other person came?
Yes.
All right, let him come now. Huh? We did it already? You get some traffic on the road? Real traffic. Come. Habitat, just sit down. We almost through. Sit down. Today, as we commit Ryan's soul and we look at the family, the lineage that he had, and those persons, there are some names that are mentioned here. Son of Cyril and Leela Gildharie. He was the brother of Sherian, Cindy, and Darren. He was the father of Dylan and Brandon. He was the brother-in-law of Roland, Sunil, and Anila. Uncle of Ravi, Avinash, Anisa, Risa, Alicia, Amelia, and Kaden, and many cousins and friends and so on. So when this time comes and we are at this point in life, all that we can do now is say that, that his journey should be a peaceful one. There's nothing else that we can say for him. So he's leaving us now, and if in any way that he would have caused any pain or any problems for us, we forgive him for that, and we ask that he go and find peace. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला 2 दिन का जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला. For a few days we come into this world. जिनके लिए है तूने, we didn't bring anything and we have to leave or we have to go. काहे तू आया जग में क्या तुझको करना. When you came in this world, what did you do? हर की शरण तू हो जा. Seek God's blessings throughout life. ये जिंदगी है प्यारे एक तजू से सपना. Your life is just like a dream. One day you will wake up and the dream is gone, your life is gone. So my friend, this song is reminding us, I bhi akela. I means to come. Akela means alone. Jaye, Ryan is going. Akela, he's going alone. Nobody's going with him. Jinke liye hai tune mahal sajaye. What did you do while you were here? Mahal, you build house, you buy car, you buy land, you have family. Kahe tu aaye jag mein. But when you came into the world, what did you bring? Ka tujhko karna. What did you do when you're in this world? What you have to do while you are living here, Hari ke sharan tu ho ja. Find and seek God's blessing, as I mentioned before. Dhyana lagale. Meditate on God. Keep Him close. Why? Ye zindagi hai pyare. This life that we are living, eka jhoota sapna is like a false dream. Gahiro ke duniya mein, in this world of so many difficulties and problems and so on, nahi koi apna. Nobody is ready for you, you know. In this world, nobody is ready for you. They might, because you can do something for them, they like you and they love you and so on. When you get sick, it has bring to my mind the story of Sarwan, for those Sarwan Kumar, those of you who follow Hindu faith. And I know this Sarwan Kumar Katha, it is shared in the Ramayana and so on. Sarwan, his parents were blind and they wanted to go on pilgrimage. And he didn't say, me a time fold, look, I go put all in a poorhouse, He made a two basket, and he put a rod, and he put it two parents, blind parents, and he was going with them. Tell them pilgrimage, temple to temple. You can't get that now. Now people have motor car. And if the old parents say, look, I want to go by the grocery a little bit, I want to go by the market a little bit. So, all right, look, I'll go with you, But I have much time, You got to do quick, You got to hurry up on them because I have to go and meet my partner and then we're going somewhere. I don't know if I talk any truth. I don't know if anybody does have that experience. Children don't have time for parents. Most children now, they don't have time for parents. So he said, nahi koi apna. Sabke rahte huye. All of us, sabke, all of us, rahte huye. Rahte means we are gathered. Sabke rahte huye. But he's saying, Mai hu akhela. Mai hu, I am akhela. I am alone. And when we leave here, and you go to the crematorium, he will be alone. So if we'd all kindly please stand. So we consider his life and what he would have been to us and done for us. And now we ask that if he would have caused any problem, any kind of difficulties for us, we just forgive him at this time. Let his soul go in peace. Because when our time comes, we'll want somebody to send us free from whatever problems and difficulties that we may have had. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you will leave in the sunshine and taken the pathways of life. It's a long time, we have been waiting for the words that you never did say. Now, alas, all of one hopes have vanished, for they say you are going away. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you will leave in the sunshine and taken the pathways of life. Now the time has come when you must leave us. You must go where the Lord has called you. Do not ever forget us, your loved one. To you we have always been true. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you will live in the sunshine and taking the pathways of life. Let us pray. Om Anadhino Vigano Deva Shankha Chakra Gadadharaha Akshayaha Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tashmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Namo Paramatmane Namaha. The devotees have brought us to the end of this part of the session. Now the agency will take over. How many? They tell you how many people could go up there? They tell you all? Huh? No. Everybody can't go, There's about 5 or 10, I don't know, but I'll talk to Roland and talk to Andol, the lady in front, his wife, and they will tell you, because if all of you go in any case, you'll have to stay outside. So I don't know what it is like. So you'll discuss with them. So my part here is finished. We have done the Havan. We have completed and silenced everything there. So from here, all you will take it now and you go to the crematorium. Sit around to everyone until we meet again. All the flowers and roses and things, you all can put it now. Hey, that flowers in this. The boy and them who had the ring in their finger, just tell them take out the ring and put it on the box. You have enough time? You have enough time? Huh?
Is it for Nicholas not to come from funeral?
Uh-huh. I told you give me this to keep, you know.
No, I thought so too.
I was always tell them that, you know.
Thank you so much.
Keep it safe.
Yeah. This ours or this yours? Excuse. This.